The Earth sent its first sign, a thin line of smoke curling into the twilight. But beneath the surface, pressure was building. The mountain held its breath, and then it began. Welcome to the story of the Santorini eruption. Let's go back together 3,600 years into the past. In the 17th century BC, long before the eruption that would seal their fate, the island of Thera, modern-day Santorini, was home to a flourishing civilization. These were the Minoans, a seafaring people whose culture radiated across the Aegean. Centered primarily on the island of Crete, the Minoans established trade networks, built complex cities, and adorned their walls with vivid frescoes that captured a life of color, nature, and ritual. Thera Island was one of their prized outposts. The settlement of Akrotiri, nestled on the southern coast of the island, stood as a testament to Minoan prosperity. Multi-story buildings lined the stone-paved streets, equipped with advanced drainage systems and decorated with art, full of vibrancy and symbolism. The people here weren't warriors or conquerors. They were artists, traders, priests. They worshipped mother goddesses, danced in open courtyards, and looked to the sea not with fear, but with reverence. This was a world untouched by the chaos of war, a rare moment in ancient history when peace and beauty coexisted. But beneath the calm, the earth was stirring. In the years leading up to the eruption, subtle signs began to surface, signs that something deep beneath the island was shifting. Low rumbles were felt underfoot. The once still ground began to tremble with increasing frequency. Some say the animals grew restless. Others tell of fishermen who saw strange bubbles rising from the sea. Yet, to the people of Akrotiri, these were part of life in a volcanic land. Minor tremors weren't uncommon, and most residents carried on with their daily routines, tending to markets, repairing boats, painting walls with images of dolphins, lilies, and spirals. What they didn't know was that pressure was building within a massive magma chamber beneath the island, and nature was counting down in silence. Some may have sensed the danger and fled, which would explain the eerie absence of human remains in Akrotiri's ruins. If any stayed behind, they likely did so unaware that their paradise stood on the edge of oblivion. And then the silence broke. It began with a deafening roar that split the morning air. The island of Thera exploded with a force greater than anything the ancient world had witnessed, ejecting over 80 cubic kilometers of volcanic material into the sky. Ash shot more than 30 kilometers upward, darkening the sun and casting a volcanic night over the Aegean. Lightning danced through the ash clouds as the earth screamed in fury. Over several days, a series of violent explosions tore the island apart. The heart of Thera collapsed, forming a massive caldera and sending towering tsunamis crashing across the sea. Waves struck the coasts of Crete, devastating ports and farmlands. Even in Egypt, thousands of kilometers away, records would later speak of strange skies and trembling ground. Volcanic ash spread across the region, altering the climate and crippling agriculture throughout the Mediterranean. Its effects would echo for years, long after the skies had cleared. Akrotiri vanished. Entire buildings were buried beneath meters of pumice and ash, preserved like a frozen snapshot of a world interrupted. Pottery, furniture, frescoes, left exactly where they were, waiting for time to catch up. For over 3 millennia, the city of Akrotiri remained buried in silence, entombed beneath layers of ash. When it was finally unearthed, it revealed not just the ruins of a lost world, but a moment frozen in time. The eruption that once silenced the civilization had, in its violence, preserved its memory, offering us a rare window into a people who lived, thrived, and vanished by the hand of nature.